Hey everybody, Pepper Chronicles here. On vacation in Portland, so I'm in the hotel room. Brought a couple of pods along because I'm a little worried about them going bad, so figured I'd try to get one out of the way while I got some downtime. This is a, let me show you the pepper here. This is the Douglah Variant. Grown out once again by the Siver Surfer, and this was sent to me by Shawn up in Alaska. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Wanted to get this one done and out of the way because it looks good, but on feeling it, it was starting to feel a little soft. So I wanted to. So I actually cut it open beforehand, and it looks great on the inside still. No brown to tell. The seeds look nice and bright and white, and it actually smells really good. It's a Douglah Variant. I don't know what I have no idea what it's crossed with, but I definitely want to. If this is a really good pepper, I want to get some seeds out of here so that I may be able to grow it out if it's a keeper. So let's just get a few seeds out of here. Man, I should have wore gloves. I'm probably going to pay for this because I'm getting shit on my hands already. Okay. I'm sure that's just what everybody wants to see is me fiddling with a pepper trying to get some seeds out. But got a few out of that side, and let's get a few more out of here. This side's got actually quite a bit of seeds in there. Seeds are really white and really healthy looking. They look great. Really surprised, man. This, for as long as this has been set in the fridge, it's amazing. Still got that cold is still kind of hanging on. It's unbelievable. You know, I feel really good for the most part, but it's still kind of down in my chest, and no matter what I've done, vitamin C, vitamin B complex, taken all kinds of stuff, it's still hanging on, man. The government ought to get a sample of this virus and, you know, go blast some enemy combatants with it, wouldn't you say? But anyway, here is the Douglah Variant. It's a really cool looking pod, man. It's kind of got a couple of spikes on it almost. No, you can't see it, and the lighting in this motel room is really bad. But this is it. Once again, grown out by the Siver Surfer and sent to me by Shawn. Thanks. Not a great flavor on that. It smelled pretty good. You know how sometimes if you cut open a super hot pepper, you get that whoosh of just fumes, and you know it's just not right, you know. But on this pot, I cut it open and it actually smelled. It smelled very peppery, it smelled like a pepper, you know, a very hot pepper, but it didn't have that big, that crazy what am I trying to say? That crazy, that perfumey chemical blast of holy shit on it. Didn't really have that. Had a tinge of bitterness in there, but again, I'm going to kind of attribute that to how long it's been in the fridge. You know, I'm sure that the flavor and everything kind of deteriorates over a while, but it looks really fresh on the inside. I'm really shocked. The heat is good, but it's not devastating me. It's not making me find my happy place or anything like that. It's I can manage that. But the after flavor, after that initial jolt of kind of a bittery hot flavor went away just now, it's just it's kind of got I guess a nice kind of a floral overtone that's not overpowering. It's actually not bad. I would have loved to just, you know, I'd love to get some of these pods just fresh right off the vine, cut them open, have a crack at them, because I'm sure that that's when you really get the best of both worlds. You get all the heat and you get, you know, the true flavor. It's not degraded in any way. This hot, it's not a. It's hotter than a habanero. It's definitely in the range of what I would call super hot. The burn is concentrating mostly on the tongue, sort of the front and then the bottom, all along the bottom of the tongue. It's hot. No real throat burn. Yeah, the heat's all along the bottom of the tongue and the very top and the very tip. Now it's kind of moved up. It's kind of on the lips now. Front part of our lips are burning. Now it's getting. The heat is not building as far as escalating. It's all at kind of a one level. But it's moving around. You know, it started on the bottom of the tongue and the tip, and now it's moving back. But it's not getting worse, if you know what I mean. It's just kind of staying at one level, but just now it's moving back. Now it's on the roof of the very back and roof of my mouth, it's almost down to the very top part of the throat in the back. And it's there, but it's main. Yeah, it's kind of strange because usually, as well, you know, at least in my experience, when you eat a pod and it does that and it starts moving back, the heat ramps up too, and it gets worse and worse and worse. This one, you know, once again, I didn't really notice any heat at all until I swallowed the pod, and then the heat hit, and it's kind of maintained at that one level. It hasn't ramped up. It's just kind of stayed at about a, I don't know, an 8.5 out of 10. But it's just moved around and back, and now it's on the very top of my throat and the very rear roof of my mouth, and it's still maintaining on the tongue, on the bottom of the tongue and tip. Yeah, I'd say it's peaked, and it really wasn't that bad a pod as far as you know, as far as an angry pod goes, you know, and making you suffer all that, and it's not that bad. Still hot, but not near as bad as I've tried before. Actually, kind of nice. It's nice to eat a pod that doesn't make you cry for mommy every time you try one. So, thank you, Shawn, and Siver Surfer. Thank you for growing these pods out. And thanks, Shawn, for being willing to send them to me. Y'all take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one.